Jimmy. This is J.A. Kufuor admitting to this.
I'm sensitive.
Did you offend him personally while in government? Anything you know?
No, I don't remember doing it.
Do you regret withdrawing his diplomatic courtesies?
You don't know what he did to me?
Tell us.
Please, don't let's go into that.
No,
we are into Christmas.
Was it payback time? He said,
not payback, but I was the sitting head of state. He was former. And the sitting, in a way, personifies the states. When you go out to some foreign land to describe your sitting head of state, incompetent, disgrace to the nation, and that sort of thing. Suppose it were his time, you think you could say that about him and come back to Ghana? From what we all know. So that was what I said, look. And it was not as if I went out to do anything. He came after such a trip, blurting out all these things, to ask that courtesies be extended. So I said no. When you use the word courtesy, you should know that it's give and take. Next time, we withdraw so you don't do it again. That's what I thought.
So no regrets at all doing that?
No.
When offered the opportunity, would you want to ask him what you have done to him?
Occasionally, we meet at some.
No regrets. No. And now let's come to issues. Sadia we are na 2003. And a deliberately on Kufuor yes, and the rollers the Do you know say in 2002, J.A. Kufuor Tamsika Emma Kweku Baako say onko Switzerland no onko investigate J.J. Rawlings say J.J. Rawlings and the omo account was Switzerland. Kweku Baako was just a reporter, not a rent to but Kweku Baako managed to get a first-class ticket to go stay in Switzerland for weeks to investigate. Say J.J. Rawlings ewo account was Switzerland that Owie Ghana Sika. J.A. Kufuor paid Kweku Baako money a year before 2002. Emma Kweku Baako echo Switzerland and some other European countries. Say onko investigations Kweku Baako kwasi abenyiwe satana oni edankura demu. But suddenly in 2002 Kweku Baako got money to fly first class to go to Switzerland. Oko Switzerland and other European countries onko investigate say Rawlings ewie sika ampa. So the caption is there. 22nd August 2002. Back from Europe, Kweku Baako dares Rawlings again. Kweku Baako call Abroche in 2002. I got to Europe. When they trying to take it to Mano, J.A. Kufuor and a Tamsika, Ghana, your taxpayers' money. Kweku Baako cannot prove today, say, oh, yeah, Juma, and oh, yeah, Sika, and the top ticket. Kweku Baako is supposed to be shot at any firing squad because he caused financial loss to the state. Now, a former president, Yiri Ebewu, na Kweku Baako kwasi ampenyi no, ya Tamsika manatra first class, akotena Switzerland. Adanya, uncle investigated Rawlings, no me good Rawlings edimasi. He came back 22nd of August 2002. Shamelessly, he came and said he's daring the Rawlingses. Ever since there, Kweku Baako has not been able to prove with one document to say, na J.J. Rawlings, one account for any European country. So Kweku Baako called 2002. That was the time I now hotel Kufuor no Giselle Yaji Abba no Kufuor fia na omo negotiate Kufuor ba na bie hotel. A company omo beto hotel wawa. That is the same time Kweku Baako ekọ yede ko abruche so investigate Rawlings. 2003 September now Rawlings say yere ye person Rawlings ko abruche na Kufuor said no. So when you read the story, the editor-in-chief of the Crusading Guide, Kweku Baako, returned to Accra on Wednesday night after a week's investigative trip to Europe in search of stolen funds. In an interview on arrival at the Kotoka International Airport, Baako said, "The trip was very useful and I renew my challenge to the former First family." Ask Kweku Baako, what did he find? When he went to Europe, when he went to Switzerland, when he went there, when he was sent by Kufuor and Kufuor to go and find something on Rawlings, did he find anything? A dirty raccoon. We sat in Ghana and these people deliberately almost say nipa. And I don't know why God has allowed these people to be walking on the surface of this earth, because these are bad people. Rawlings, the pain you people cause people in their hearts. So when you read the story, thank you very much, team, for bringing this in. When you read the story, the editor-in-chief of the Crusading Guide, Kweku Baako, returned to Accra on Wednesday night after weeks investigative trip to Europe in search of stolen funds. In an interview on arrival at the Kotoka International Airport, Baako said, and I quote, "The trip was very useful and I renew my challenge to the former First family, the Rawlingses, to take me to court," end of quote. Baako said he had read on the internet media reports that President Jerry John Rawlings has hinted that his wife, Nana Kuredu, has written to the Swiss bank to comment on allegations by the Crusading Guide that she has a foreign account there. Baako laughed and said, and I quote, "Does the ex-president expect Ghanaians to believe that the bank will write and say that it is true there is such an account there?" End of quote. "The bank will collapse immediately for lack of confidentiality." End of quote. He continued, "Is there a better way for the Rawlingses to find out the truth than the law court where all of us will be under oath to speak the truth or risk perjury?" End of quote. Yebusa Kweku Baako, okwa uhu bibi. Oso me buy na mabeti say JJ Rawlings na yire so de me court say meme ede ne nam say me ko investigate no ewo Efa ewo Switzerland ene abruchiri na Kweku Baako say an na Ghana for dwen say JJ Rawlings na yire beka no kra kire Ghana for say omu save was Switzerland ebe sinne. Kweku Baako was not able to provide a single document say Rawlings and Nana Kunedu were saving in any foreign bank. And it's the new to can in sema waka demo yare no. It's because these are diabolic people. Now let me show you something. Nana do dan Kweku Fuadu de obeye ye time onya tumi no a replica of J.A. Kufuor kwasi ade obeye. And sometimes people will say your words are strong. No, these are politicians who are diabolic. Kufuor any Kufuor de Kufuor ye no in power na Ekufuor the foreign minister no. It is the same thing. And again, and Ekufuor nya to me 2017. J.A. Kufuor campaign say Ekufuor made the president no, because he knew and he knows that the playbook is there. That is what they will do anytime they get power. They will intimidate. They will do everything possible and lie on some people.